Hey everyone, welcome back to the What Should We See YouTube channel. And so here are my top 10 movies of 2016. Now, before we get into them, let me give you my runner-ups. My runner-ups for 2016 are Sausage Party, Finding Dory, Don't Breathe, Doctor Strange, Green Room, The Nice Guys, Don't Think Twice, Sing Street, and Moonlight. And now for my top 10. Number 10, Silence.
I pray, but I'm lost. Am I just praying to silence?
I just saw this movie this last weekend, and my, oh my, was that a film. Absolutely brutal, heartbreaking. I love the fact that there's no score. Andrew Garfield gives his performance for his career. Oh my god, how great was he in that movie? If he doesn't get Oscar attention, I don't know what I'll do. Liam Neeson was also fantastic. Just Martin Scorsese's directing and the writing and just the fact that he's been working on this movie for so long and finally it's here. And speaking of movies like that, number 9 is Deadpool.
Hey, you're way too much dude for me. That's why I brought him. I mean, that's why I brought her? Oh no, finish your tweet. That's fine. Just give us a second. Go get her, Tiger.
Oh my. What a superhero movie, man. Deadpool is one of the most hilarious movies I've seen this year. Ryan Reynolds is absolutely incredible as Wade Wilson. And I just have no words. It's so funny, the fourth wall breaking, the action, the fact that it wasn't made for a whole ton of money like every other superhero movie, the writing, just everything for Deadpool works, and I cannot see what they do with that character next. My number 8 is Arrival, which I actually stole this from my screening at TIFF, but shh.
Who's being carted off in the medevac?
Not everyone is wired for what you're about to do.
So what do they look like?
You'll see soon enough.
Every 18 hours, a door opens up. That's where we go in.
Arrival was such a beautiful film with such a good message, and again, such good directing by Denis Villeneuve. Great acting from Amy Adams. Jeremy Renner and Forest Whitaker were also great too. I love the special effects, and as I said before, I just love the story. It also one of those movies that really just makes you think, and you gotta see it again because once you get it, you want to see how it all pans out. That movie did things to my head. My number 7, you knew this movie was going to be on this list somewhere. You might have thought it would be higher, but it is Rogue One, A Star Wars Story.
If my father built this thing, we need to find him.
All right. How many do I need?
They are requesting a call sign. It's, Rogue One.
I mean, for our first spin-off for Star Wars, this worked great. I loved the movie. I loved all the new characters, even though they could have been explored with a bit more. The action was great. Darth Vader was awesome. The final act, the battle is so good. It brought K2SO, one of the new awesome droids. Orson Krennic, a pretty cool villain. And Felicity Jones as Jyn Erso, a really awesome, cool character. My number 6 is Captain America: Civil War.
Stay down. Final warning.
I could do this all day.
First off, let's just talk about those 17 minutes. The airport scene. Never in a movie have I actually felt giddy. Never in a movie has my body started twitching without me controlling it. When that airport scene came on and it turned to IMAX footage, and just you see the whole lineup of the characters and their awesome banter and the just cool action, my legs just started shaking and there was nothing I could have done about it. It was the weirdest sensation and I've never felt anything like that before and nothing like that since. Loved our first look at Spider-Man. Ant-Man was a personal favorite of mine. And Team Cap. Always Team Cap. For my number 5, this is probably the strangest movie on this list. And that's Swiss Army Man.
Hi.
You're special.
Who's special?
You're like the multi-purpose tool guy. And that's why I need you to help me get home.
You want to go home so you can have love. But you ran away because nobody loves you.
Shut up! You can't just say everything that comes into your head. That's bad talking.
Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe and Daniels, the two directors, just what a movie. I don't even want to explain it to you if you haven't heard what it is. Just watch it. And there's two types of people that watch this movie. One that absolutely love it, and two that turn it off after 2 minutes in. It's just such an emotional, happy, and depressing, and awesome, and hilarious movie that came out this year, and there's nothing like it, and probably nothing that will ever be like that again. My number 4 is a movie that I can't stop thinking about, especially after I saw it. La La Land. I saw it and I loved it. And I saw it again and I loved it even more. And I cannot stop listening to the music. I love the acting. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling are so good. Damien Chazelle as the director, just again, outstanding work. And I cannot stop listening to the music. It's so damn good. It's such a feel-good movie. It's so good. It's so nice. It's still in theaters, and it will be for a while, especially up until the Oscars. So go see it if you have any sort of interest, because it's so damn good. These next 3, after I saw them, I was like, these are on my top 10, 100%. And they've stayed there ever since I saw them. So number 10 is a movie that I walked out of, and I was just like, oh.
It's 3, dumbass.
And that's 10 Cloverfield Lane.
No! No, no! No! Don't open that door! You're going to get all the kills!
I love this movie so damn much. Beginning and all the way to the end. I absolutely love the ending, actually. That's my personal favorite part. Just the experience I had in this almost empty theater on opening day in IMAX. It is one of the loudest movies I've seen this year, especially one scene involving a gun. And yeah, 10 Cloverfield Lane, the acting, Mary Elizabeth Winstead and John Goodman were so damn good. Honestly, I think John Goodman should get some awards attention, and he won't, which is kind of awful. And the directing, Dan Trachtenberg, who by the way did a great episode of Black Mirror. So good. I want to see what he does next. I hope Mary Elizabeth gets a little more work. I'd love to see her in everything. And this was one of the best things I've ever seen John Goodman in. Also, I really like the visual effects. It was really special. My number 2 had been on the top of this list for as long as I could remember. In the lead up to this movie, I was so freaking excited. And when I saw it, it was just everything I could possibly ask for. And that is Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Ashley Wednesday.
Are those real wolves?
Yeah.
Is that a seal? And you invited the press. What's going on?
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Wolves are loose!
Are you okay? I've been in this situation before. I think I got these scars. From wolves? Now let's get out of here. We killed Seal! He's dead! He's dead! Seal is dead!
Now, unless if you're one of my friends, you haven't seen this movie and you need to go watch it right now. It is absolutely freaking hilarious. I cried watching this movie. The music, the writing, the chemistry between the Lonely Island guys, all of the damn cameos that are so freaking good. This movie's genius. I freaking love all the music. All of the music was on my top plate of Spotify in 2016. I cannot get enough with it. I've watched it on Blu-ray a million times. Popstar is just such a good movie. And now, my number 1 hit me on some deep emotional levels that I can't really explain, and it's more of a personal thing. I know this movie's great and people absolutely love it, but this is something different. I'm growing up in this movie the same time the main character is, and everything that she goes through, I have some sort of experience with, and seeing that movie just felt so good. And this is the edge of 17.
I love that place.
We should go sometime.
Yeah, we should. But with like a group of people, like with several people.
Right. Just us.
Like just us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, our group.
Yeah.
Our group.
I think that'd be great.
It's so much more fun,
Yeah.
right? You know.
I saw The Edge of 17 at TIFF on its last day, and I couldn't get enough of it. Haley Steinfeld is freaking brilliant. She is one of the best actresses working today, and she proves that in this movie. I cannot wait to see what she does next. This is one of the funniest movies. I mean, again, this is probably just a personal thing because I can relate to this movie so damn much. Everything is just absolutely hilarious. The rest of the cast is good too, and the director, Kelly Fremont Craig, where did you come from? And why haven't we seen you before? And what are you doing next? Because I will be there. And I also fell in love with Haley Steinfeld after seeing this movie like that. I've seen it 3 times. It went out of theaters way too damn soon, and I cannot wait till February 14th until I can watch it on Blu-ray. And please give her an Oscar nomination and win, even though she won't. I would cry. That was my top 10 of 2016. And now, this next year, 2017, I mean, the movies are so insane. But almost all this list were little, smaller, not big action movies that you get excited about a year before they come out, and so I have no clue what will be next year, and that's kind of annoying and kind of awesome at the same time. So I caught 2 of my top 10 favorite movies at TIFF. I can't wait to go next year. Only time will tell. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked or got interested by any of the movies that I talked about, please just go watch them. You have my full approval. All these movies I think are fantastic. And yeah.